one thing I want to talk about in regards to fitness, which is the surface, right? I think when you start out in fitness, a great motivator is the surface level stuff, right? The looks, right? You want to look attractive. You want to, you want to be attractive to the person, to the opposite sex. You want to glow up after a breakup, right? You want to glow up so hard that that whatever partner you were with before thinks, damn, I'm stale, or I fumbled a bag, right? All those little things, etc. And that's completely fine. We all want to level up, right? We do what we do. Sometimes petty motivation and petty fuel is always a great start, as long as you don't stay there, right? And this is why it can get dangerous if you don't anchor it to a bigger purpose and a bigger mission that's beyond the initial fuel and the initial spark, right? And this is why it can start to feel empty over time, because a lot of people, I think, optimize, particularly in the fitness industry, in the fitness transformation or the fitness arc around the surface, right? And this is where, at the start, right, to go from 0 to 1, it's huge, right? It's night and day, right? You go through this whole hero's journey, right? You claim your confidence back, you choose yourself again, you love yourself again. But then there reaches a point in the journey where there is a point of diminishing returns, right? That's where it starts to feel empty. And if you don't anchor it to something bigger than just the surface there, right? If that makes sense. And this is where we can start talking about identity. And identity, it's not quite a linear. It's not quite a linear. It's not a linear sort of like way to look at what that progression looks like, right? Just because it's not always obvious in the moment and in whatever current season of life, how that manifests and how that plays out. But you'd hit a roadblock when you start losing, when you start to feel something off, when things start to feel flat, or when progress, what used to feel exciting, stops feeling exciting, right? That's when, if you stopped long enough and you pause long enough, you can realize, okay, hang on, my soul is trying to tell me something. And that signal, right? That signal that something needs to be done a bit differently. And this is where things can stay surface and stay hollow and stay empty, because what most people do, they double down. They double down on more of the same, right? Maybe harder, they grind harder, etc., etc. When a lot of times the answer is counterintuitive, okay? And it starts when you can pause long enough to allow what comes up to land, okay? So you can unearth the answers that was already there, okay? And that's where we can really start to go underneath that, okay? So beyond the surface of fitness and beyond the surface and how to get to the next layer of identity, okay? I think the world yearns for a lot of, I think society, the world at large, social media, all of us, we yearn for depth, we yearn for soul, but yet we feel ill-equipped or under-equipped or inadequately equipped to find it, to connect it and to hold it, okay? But underneath that is story. Everyone has a story. Okay, storytelling is the medium in which you can really stand out here.